Does a DUI in Tennessee show up on a background check?
So the short answer is it depends. So a DUI is an A misdemeanor. That is not a felony, a crime of violence, or a crime of dishonesty. So not every background check may show that you have a pending DUI, but many can. So it is something to be aware of if they're going to be doing a background check on you.
What should someone say in a job interview if a DUI comes up?
So if you have a pending DUI and a potential employer or somebody else brings it up, is always remember that you are innocent until proven guilty. One of the things we'd be able to provide for you is a letter indicating that we represent you on the case and that we have no reason to believe that you are going to be convicted of it. It's one that ultimately it is up to whatever you want to disclose. In most employments, you're not going to have an obligation to disclose it, but keep in mind of your employee handbook or any regulations that you're required to comply with.
What's the difference between a DUI arrest and a DUI conviction on a background check?
So a arrest, obviously you are presumed innocent, and so it may or may not show up on a background check depending on what type of background check the employer runs. There's a lot of things a criminal defense attorney can do, such as talk to the employer on the phone, write them a letter to ensure that they keep your job while the case is pending, because once again, you are presumed innocent. When convicted, there's no way to ever take it off. There is no way to expunge a DUI, so it will remain on your background check forever. And that's why we take defending DUI cases so seriously, to ensure that it doesn't stay on your background check. If there is a way to get the DUI reduced and dismissed and expunged off your record so that it never shows up on that background check, we're going to do everything we can to try to make that happen.
Will the DUI fail a background check for a job in Tennessee?
Yeah, great question. So a DUI conviction will not necessarily fail a background check in Tennessee, but it will show up on a background check. Now, some employers may take bigger consideration of a DUI conviction compared to some other employers. For example, if the job requires any sort of driving, whether that's a company vehicle or machinery, those employers may put a bigger emphasis on that conviction, considering a DUI as a driving offense.
Will a DUI fail a background check for a gun in Tennessee?
In the vast majority of cases, no. A DUI is a misdemeanor. As a misdemeanor offense, you do not lose your right to have a gun, and so it will not affect your ability to get a gun on a background check. There are instances where a DUI becomes a felony. If it's a DUI fourth offense, vehicular homicide, vehicular assault, then yes, it becomes a felony, and that can affect your ability to get a gun. Similarly, while you are on probation for a DUI, while you do not lose your gun rights on a misdemeanor first, second, or third offense DUI, while on probation, you do not have the right to a handgun carry permit. And so that can affect your ability to have that permit while on probation, but it doesn't necessarily cause you to lose your right to own a gun, because once again, it's a misdemeanor in the vast majority of cases.
Can a DUI conviction in Tennessee ever be removed from your record?
A DUI conviction in Tennessee can never be removed from your record, which is why it's very important for you to immediately contact an attorney to defend your rights. Some of the potential consequences for a DUI conviction include mandatory jail time, loss of license, a higher car insurance premium cost, as well as a risk of that conviction appearing on an employer background check. If you've been arrested for a DUI, call us today at Barnes and Thurston.